The theme for the 2024 Education Week, Learning for Lasting Peace, resonates with the context of sub-Saharan Africa and the world. It is unequivocally true that investing in education has the tendency to influence sustainable peace. The Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallow, emphasized on how the government will build a bridge between basic and tertiary education and job creation.
In 2021, there were about 241,000 kids that we are giving back to in Sierra Leone. In 2022, it increased by 26%, 271,000 kids were born in this country. And in 2023, it is 273,000. And the estimate is that in 2024, 274,000 kids will be born in this country. What does that mean? It means if you have a president like Julius Maada Bio that provides free foundational learning, free quality education for primary and secondary school, and also free education for young girls who want to go and study STEM, it means 274,000 kids, they will have the opportunity to go to school. And also if they do very well, they will also have the opportunity to pass WASC. And if they pass WASC in the next couple of years, we will have over 250,000 Sierra Leonean kids that are going to pass WASC and they will enter university. And when they enter university, they acquire technical competence. When they come out of university, we have to provide jobs for them.
ChildFund is one of the many partners that supported the 5 days event and has contributed immensely in Sierra Leone's education system. Because of ChildFund's commitment to education, the Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallow, was prompted to visit and discuss with them. The Education Week theme aligns with the child-focused organization's vision, which is to see that all children have access to education focusing on 3 life stages, from foundational learning to tertiary education.
This year's celebration is one that is very close to what we are doing as ChildFund, because I would tell you, as an organization, we will not be able to operate without peace. And it was Nelson Mandela who said education is the most powerful weapon to change the world. So we believe that if we all come together and support education, and not just education, quality and inclusive education, making sure that within schools we try to prevent violence, all forms of violence, but also enhancing the capacity of the educators, bringing the community to play their part, the caregivers to be specific, will go a very long way, because you are not going to prevent or resolve violence without looking at the root causes. Most of the violence we are seeing in the community emanates from homes, but also the one we are seeing affecting the country is rooting from communities. So if we engage with different stakeholders at community level, reaching peace, showing them the importance of education, engaging education stakeholders, we are confident that Sierra Leone will enjoy lasting peace. We are reinforcing the importance of bringing the educators and the caregivers together to promote learning. We are also working very closely with the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education to see how best we develop a national social-emotional learning framework. Some of the schools that we are supporting, they only have few trained and qualified teachers, but they have volunteers, they call them community teachers. So some of them that have the requirement to go to university, we are providing scholarship opportunity to them, and with the condition that they will come back to the community and support. We also have other youths who have gotten university requirement, but they cannot afford to pay university fees. As an organization, we are also supporting an initiative like that. ChildFund is currently working with 3 local partners in Sierra Leone across 2 regions, the east and the northern part of Sierra Leone. With these local partners, we've constructed and supported early childhood centers, wherein we create the opportunity for children who are 0 to 3 years, who are 3 years above, to get access to ECD learning. For now, we've constructed more than 35 ECDs across the country, and we supported more than 75 ECD facilitators. It's good to note that some of these ECDs that we constructed have now been incorporated into the government. Some of the facilitators are now being paid by government, so that is sustainability. And also, when you come to basic education, We've constructed schools just to see how best we support access to learning and also decongest classrooms. I would say for sure we've constructed more than 50 primary and secondary schools across Sierra Leone. Currently in Western area, we have a project that is supported by Korea International Cooperation Agency, KOICA, in which we are also creating access to education for girls. In secondary school, we are constructing schools.
It is believed that education is the cornerstone for driving sustainable peace and economic prosperity. Sajo Aziz Kamara, Deputy Minister of Technical and Higher Education, says the foundation for any enduring peace and social cohesion is built on the pillars of education and knowledge.
Education is the key to unlocking the full potential of our people, in particular our youth, enabling them to contribute meaningfully to the development of our beloved nation. In our pursuit of lasting peace, let us come together to co-create solutions that transcend boundaries and foster a sense of shared responsibility. Our challenges are complex and multifaceted, requiring a comprehensive and inclusive approach. By pooling our collective wisdom and resources, we can design innovative strategies that address the root causes of unrest and inequality.
Pupils were engaged by education partners like ChildFund and others. Some of them who participated give an insight on the knowledge gained during the 5 days.
Those who take drugs, who take some other thing which is harmful to the education, we have to talk to them about this so that they cannot do any other thing that can cause hazard to the education.
If there is peace, we have a conducive learning environment and we'll be able to end violence in school.
A teacher can teach a student, and students also can teach a students. They can learn from each other in many ways.
Salivuchar Nakamara, AYV News.